Now, if you're wondering how to make him want you back, there are a few ideas that can work like a charm. And it all starts with understanding a guy's mind. Now, don't misunderstand this truth, right? Of course you miss him, and of course you want him back. But keep your emotions aside for a minute and ask yourself the real question. Do you really want him back in your life for good? Because it's one thing to miss a guy that you broke up with, but it's a completely different story entirely to get back with him just because you feel lonely, just because your life feels a bit empty right now. It's a completely different story. Breakups hurt, no doubt about it, but the mature thing to do is to be honest about it. There is nothing wrong with missing him or even feeling like you could never recover again because your heart's broken. But don't ever rush back into his arms again just because you're feeling lonely. Always ask yourself the tough questions and be mature about the answers. Be mature about it. Because at the end of the day, it is for your own good that certain things happened the way they happened. You could always love someone and yet know full well that they don't belong in your life. They don't belong in your future. You can miss him, pine over him, and just cry your heart out, all the while knowing that the breakup was the right thing to do for your life and for your future. And if you do decide to pursue him so that he can pursue you right back, you need to know that the problem that caused, the breakup can be corrected and the relationship can be fixed. Because if you do not fix what broke you, you will break up again. Honestly, it all comes down to one thing: desirability. If you want to make him miss you and want you back, you need to make him desire you again. His desire for you must overcome any negative feelings he's associated with you because of the breakup. He's now your ex, and he's probably trying to get over you as you're watching this video. So it's important that you turn things around for him if you want to know how to make him want you back. At first, you need to make it hard for him to stop thinking of you. And next, you need to find your way in his heart again. If you can make him desire you and want you all over again, that's pretty much the first and most important step here. Of course, beyond that comes reconciliation and overcoming your problems as a couple. But first, like I said earlier, you need to make him want you and want you badly all over again. The real question is, should you contact him immediately or play it cool? Trust me, this is an important part to consider when you want him back. If you texted him right now and you told him that you want to get back together again, would he be willing to give the relationship another chance? Because if the breakup is fresh, all you need to do is text him a heartfelt message and let him know that you miss him terribly and you would want him back. If he misses you and you miss him, chances are that it will all be fixed and you both will be together again in no instant time. Also, I need you to remember that if you can avoid playing games and be honest with each other, that's always the better way to solve a problem, with communication and honesty. Communication and honesty is the bedrock of any stable relationship. But if you're certain that your ex-boyfriend isn't interested in getting back with you, either because you broke his heart or it's been a while, then you definitely need to play it cool and rouse his interest in you before you reach out to him. If not, you're going to end up being taken for granted and being played with again. This is also the case if he's already dating someone else. Just ask yourself this question: do you really want to break up a happy couple just because you're bored? So if you're watching this video right now, chances are that you're not sure that he would say yes to get back together. So you want to do the right thing before you get in touch with him. If that's the case, then watch on, and I will tell you everything that you need to do. Here is how to make him want you back and, just miss being with you. If you broke his heart, it might be tough. It might really be tough to convince him to give you another chance. Or it might just be the other way around. Maybe, for instance, your ex-boyfriend felt like it wasn't working and, just broke up with you. And now you're desperate to show him what a huge mistake he made. Whatever your reasons for wanting your ex back, if you do, then this is how I am going to help you go about it. Number one, stay away from him for now. I know this might sound counterintuitive, but just think about it. Absence, they say, makes the heart grow fonder. And it's never a truer word being spoken. Keeping your distance from your ex is the only way that they start to miss you. If you're always there or you're constantly calling and texting them, they know that they can have you back at the drop of a hat, and that won't appeal to them. This is just basically reverse psychology, and it works wonders in a situation like this. Even though we know that it is a torture because we want to communicate, we want to get back together. Don't be tempted to pick up that phone. Don't be tempted to send them a text message or just happen to bump into them right outside their house, even though you know that you don't live anywhere near them. At the same time, staying away just gives you the time that you need to increase your desirability in the eyes of your lover or your former lover or your ex-lover or whatever the case might be. So if they can't see you, they will think of you. And if they think of you, they will miss you. Do you get what I mean? Number two, look after number one. Because breakups are the perfect time to take a good hard look at yourself and figure out what you want from your life. I mean, we know that you want your ex back, but what else? Because honestly, you need to assess what went wrong in that relationship in the first place. If you want to know how to make him want you back, ask if there is anything you need to change about your behavior. Ask yourself that. Is there anything that you have to change about your behavior? Is there anything that you have to change about your lifestyle? If you work extra long hours or your partner didn't like you partying so much, why not work on these areas and prove to him that you can, in fact, change? You don't expect to want him back when you're not going to correct the things that were triggers leading up to your breakup, are you? So think about that. Number three, get in shape. Yup. I know it's kind of shallow, but hey, if it helps you win him back and, makes you look healthier and fitter too, then a win-win. It's a win-win, right? It's fair to say that being in a long-term relationship often takes its toll on your figure. Being totally comfortable with someone else is such a wonderful feeling. However, relaxing your diet and enjoying all those cozy nights snuggled up in front of the TV with takeouts means those pounds really piled up. And this is where getting a ton of exercise and eating really healthy focuses your mind on something else apart from the breakup. It also gets you looking fit and toned. So the next time that your ex sees you, you really show them what they're missing or what they've missed, okay? Of course, you need to do this for yourself and not because you want to impress a man or your ex. That would totally be counterproductive when you finally get what you want and he sees that you're just as same as old, you're not doing anything, you're not continuing with that healthy lifestyle. So do it for you. Number four, another way to get him to love you back is to act like you don't care. Change your relationship status on social media if you want, or just hide it from people's views if you want to be mature. For the first week or so, go radio silent. Try not to be too active on social media, and definitely don't go posting pictures immediately. It becomes way too obvious that you're trying to make him jealous, or you're trying to catch his eyes, you're trying to catch his attention, you're trying to make him feel some type of way. This fly. All right? Just be subtle instead. just take a social media break and make him wonder what's going on in your life. And when you know that you have stayed long enough out to social media to get your head clear, because I am thinking that you're not just going to stay out of social media for the sake of it. You're staying away to brood, to heal, to cry, to have a retrospective look at, your relationship and get a clearer picture of what mistakes that you must have made and what area you must have gone wrong. And after that is done, number 5, get back on social media. Now, this move is somehow cliche, but then again, keep it classy. Don't unfriend your ex-lover and then start posting loads of pictures of you draped around another guy. Or worse still, don't go posting quotes about how you're over the guy or how you're so much happier without his dead weight. Don't go doing all of that. You don't want to annoy him, or worse still, make him believe that you're being immature and petty, unless you truly are over this guy and you're moving on. And even at that, don't be petty about it. However, just showing your ex that you don't need him, that you're not sitting around at home alone crying yourself to sleep every night and you are getting on with it, you're enjoying life, shows him how strong and fun and level-headed you are. He might even start to wonder if he made a wrong decision. But nevertheless, don't do what you do on social media because you want him to see that all is okay without him, only to be hurt during the quiet time over the loss of your relationship, okay? Don't do that to yourself. Number 6, make him jealous. Of course, if you're looking for ways to make him want you back, you could always try to make your ex jealous. And this is the oldest trick in the book, but it can be a little immature, but it does often get great results. So making a guy jealous and getting his attention again, chances are that you will see the desired results. Okay. Number 7, never act jealous yourself. Whatever tricks he pulls out, never act jealous around him. As hard as it might be, if you simply ignore him when he tries to make you feel jealous, he won't know what to do. All right, so always act mature, always act naturally. Keep calm and remember that you came out of a relationship together and a new person just cannot compete with the history there. Well, that's if, that depends on how long you both have been together, okay? Number 8, you can bump into him accidentally. So if your common friends are meeting and you know that he's going to come, make sure that you don't cancel on that plan. It's totally fine to bump into him now and then. 1, it will make him realize that he still wants you. 2, it will give you a chance to reconnect and ask yourself if you still want to get back with him. Am I saying something right? Number 9, give him opportunities to see you and connect with you. And Instagram stories are great for this. Hopefully, both of you are still following each other, which gives you an easy connection to him. Update your stories occasionally and let him see that you are out and about and living your life. Keep it lively and fun. And sometimes just drop subtle hints that you miss him. And if he's gifted you a pair of earrings, just post a story where you're wearing them. So drop a hint once every few days. You want him to wonder if you're dropping hints. So never be obvious about it. And most importantly, posts like these will make him itch to reach out to you or comment, something. And that's exactly what you want. You want him to desire you, even if he doesn't make a move to connect with you just yet. Do you get what I mean? Number 10, remember his special days. Is it his birthday week? Text him and wish him a happy birthday. Did he get some news? Was he recently promoted? Did he put up a good post about something he's proud of? Text him and congratulate him. You don't need to make a big paragraph. Just a line or two with an emoji would work perfectly well. That perfect balance between more than friendly and less than lovers is what you should aim for. Just make him wonder if you want to get back together, but never let him know for certain that you're dying to get back together. Okay? Number 11, on a rare occasion, just text him something mushy, out of the blue. Honestly, these are things that I will never be caught doing because my pride is too big. But for those of you who don't mind, then you could go on and text him, but do it on the same day when you post a hot photo of you on social media. If you know that he's viewed your photo or if he's liked it, then that's even better. It will always seem like he made the first move by liking your photo, and now you're only texting him in response. So if you posted a photo of you sitting in a cafe earlier in the day, that's a great excuse to text him something like, I visited so and so cafe. Today wasn't the same without you. Just put a straight face emoji. The goal here is to always take one step, but make him take one step as well towards you. Never make him think you want him already. Never make him think that you want him already. Instead, always make him believe that you're confused as well. And if you do this right, it will only make him desire you more. Number 12, ask him to take his stuff back. Ask him to come clear out all of his stuff from your house. That's if he's left certain things of his in your house. Clear out all of the stuff your ex left at your house and ask him to come back to take it. If he tells you that he doesn't want his things back, you could always tell him that it hurts too much to see his things. Like, baby, it hurts so much to see your things. Just please come take it. On one hand, you're telling him you're hurt. On the other hand, you're getting rid of his memories, and that would leave him desiring you all the more, hopefully. And make sure that there are some pictures of the two of you looking happy and in love. And make things smell like you by squirting your perfumes or cologne on an item of clothing or even just on the box itself. It just brings back lots of emotional memories for the guy. At the same time, it shows that you're ready to move on. It's just basically the old reverse psychology. He will start to feel like he's losing you and would want to get back. Simple as ABC. Number 13, get new interests. Do things that you've always talked about doing, or take up an exciting new hobby that your partner never thought that you would be into. And next time that you see them, casually just drop this into the conversation, or just use social media to let them know about your new hobbies and interests. Just you showing that you're busy is a fantastic way to indicate to your ex that you're moving on with your life. Now, a new interesting hobby shows them that there is a lot about you that they do not even know about, which would definitely pique their interest and desire to come back to you for more. Number 14, continue with the conversation. When you give your ex some space and the tension and hurt between you calms down, if you still feel as though you want to get back together with them, why not just casually stay in touch? You don't have to have any kind of conversation about wanting to stay friends when he texts you or after he responds to your text. Just text him again and ask him an open-ended question that will make him respond to you the next day, or carry on with the conversation. Just try to keep it very casual. Don't ever ask him out for coffee or drinks, and never dive in head first and proclaim your undying love for him or gush about how much you miss him. Simply just keep it calm and friendly. Now, if you followed all the steps so far, chances are that you will up your desirability level by a huge extent already. And it will only be a matter of time before he asks you if you would like to meet up with him, okay? Number 15, don't let him take advantage of you. Men are not stupid. They really know when a woman wants them. Now, if you want your ex back, chances are you feel as though you could do anything for them, right? Now, make sure you do not end up being used by your ex. If they think that they can get you to do whatever they want, for example, give you a booty call at 2 a.m. and you'll be there, then they kick you out before breakfast the next day after you have given their flat a quick tidy up. Of course, you aren't going to seem very attractive. When you want to make him want you back, always remember to never make your intentions very obvious. Of course, he should have a clue that you're interested in him. But the more you make him believe it's his idea to get back, the harder he will fall back in love with you. And the more he will desire you all over again. Do you get what I mean? That's the flat ass truth. So if you're trying to figure out how to make him want you back, just follow the steps. It's simple. And remember, stay assertive, stay aloof, but friendly, healthy, interesting, and calm. Show your ex exactly what they're missing, and you will win them back. And this is also possible if you've been good and the breakup isn't something that was unforgivable. You didn't cheat, all right? It's just some level of misunderstanding that can be handled. It can be reconciled, you know? Yeah, that's the only way. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for watching until I come your way. When I come your way, know that I love you. And my name is Jane Lawrence. Mwah!